All right, so let's do an update with all the madness in our life, the craziness. While I have a second, because the girls are with my husband at the playground right now. I couldn't even remember. I don't get many moments to myself, but yes, my husband does exist. He's just not in my content that often because he's the only one working and he's not here that much. So yeah. So I always give my little disclaimer in the beginning. My name's Mary, and both of my girls, Ella and Eve, are 5 years old, and they have a cancer diagnosis of bilateral retinoblastoma. Eve has other conditions going on because she had a twisted bowel at birth. So she has short-cut syndrome, hearing loss, high blood pressure, bunch of stuff going on. Keeps me on my toes, you know, keeps me busy. So first, let's start with, they started kindergarten, so that is giving me more time now. They started kindergarten, which was really hard because Eve has this hearing loss known as auditory neuropathy, which causes this speech delay. She has hearing aids. Her kindergarten teacher has a mic, so she's in a special needs class, but her kindergarten teacher has a mic where that she can connect directly to Miss Eve's hearing aids. And so far, Miss Eve's been saying the mic is too loud, so they haven't used it. So she's just using the hearing aids, and then she also has a communication pad known as LAMP where she can press the buttons and it tells the teacher what she needs, what she wants, all that good stuff. So it's pretty helpful to me. I was nervous about them going to kindergarten because Ella and Eve are so inseparable. You know, we had COVID, cancer relapses. Eve's just relapsed. Well, she's in a relapse right now. So I was really nervous because Miss Eve has to go into a special needs classroom. She needs a lot of one-on-one support, speech therapy, speech audiologist, all kinds, or audiologist, sorry. So I was really nervous because Eve really relies on Ella. Ella's kind of her voice and her guide. Ella can understand Miss Eve while other people can't. So I was like so nervous, but I knew it was good for them to have the separation. It was just so much work getting all the school lined up and having them understand what she needs and all that stuff. So that was really a process. I was so nervous. I did not cry when they got on the bus, surprisingly. They were so excited about it, and I was just worried about Miss Eve during the day being separated from Ella. Now, Miss Eve gets to go back with Ella during recess, lunch, specials, which is like your art and gym and stuff like that, and like developmental play like in the classroom. So she is with Ella during those times, but then any of the academics, Eve's on her own. And the great thing is she loves it. So I'm really hoping this is a good place for her. If it's not working, and it kind of sucks because we don't have any hearing loss schools in our area. So if this isn't quite working for Miss Eve, then we can reevaluate the whole situation and see what we need to do. We don't really financially have the money to relocate, but you got to really make sacrifices when you have a lot of this stuff going on. So we'll see. Now with the cancer diagnosis, so yes, Miss Eve's in the relapse. I kind of just always am reiterating. Ella is stable. She has tumors in her eyes. We're just hopeful that they're dead. So she has regular exams because with retinoblastoma, you have a high risk of relapse, obviously, because we went 4 years without any activity, and then all of a sudden for Miss Eve, it just came back. So Ella has her next exam September 26th, and then we constantly are doing this, going through this rotation of having exams. Now, Eve has, like I said, relapse. Sorry, I don't want to keep repeating myself. So she'll have her exam coming up soon. I don't have the date for that. And we're hoping that this one tumor that we've been trying to kill, it just keeps coming back. And we're going over treatment plans and all that stuff. So she has hers coming up too. We're hoping that's dead. Now, I try to keep my page focused on a bunch of things. Well, I don't want to just focus on my girls doing their hospital visits and all that stuff. Like, I try to make awareness about cancer, the hearing loss, and how you cope with a cancer diagnosis. So my page is not just cancer. It's how the family functions as a unit to get through this and be successful. So with all these diagnoses that our girls have going on, because financial burden, obviously, because I can't work because they have so many darn appointments, I can never just hold a full-time job. So I focus that into my content too. Like tomorrow, I'm going to do my DoorDash again because I haven't been able to do that because we had so many appointments. So now that they're in school, it gives me the ability to go back and do DoorDash. I'm also signing up for a program where I can walk dogs. That's another way. I was doing Clickly. I'm not really consistent with it anymore, but I'm still doing Clickly. I just do it. It's easy, so I do that too. Then I do like UGC stuff, brand partnerships only that I like. I always have to stress that, things that we already use. And then I just started doing the TikTok shop, guys. I really like that too, because a lot of the stuff that's in the TikTok shop I already have and I use. And yeah, and then on here I discuss things that we do to enjoy, embrace life, really have great memories, you know, because we are in a really difficult situation. So we're constantly trying to make good memories. So I share that on here. I try to just show the whole family dynamic of how you get through such a tough situation. So you're not going to see me just like showing my girls in the hospital. That's not, you know, there's so much more than that, we have so much more to offer. And we also have a lot of stress. So you'll see me sad sometimes, happy, traveling on a budget. That's big for me too. So yeah, I really just try to have a whole big thing. So tomorrow I'm going to take you guys with me when I go do my DoorDash and see how that goes. What else? I think that's really it. I would love to do something work from home. And that's kind of like, it's not hard to find, but it is hard to find at the same time. I wish I could do something like in social media with a long-term like brand partnership that I really love and like work together with them. But if you guys have any ideas of like work from home jobs that are not like scams or something like that that you do, you can just comment that below. I definitely read the comments. So I went way over on my time here, but yeah, that's it. That's my update. Sedated exams coming up, kindergarten, hearing tests, all. Be back soon. Bye.